everybody. It's me, Thor! And today we're gonna review Avengers Endgame. Ant-Man sucks. And that's it. Ant-Man sucks. Well, the review's over, thanks! I'm just kidding. So, I watched this movie with my wife. Yeah, somebody married me. I'm pretty surprised too, to be honest. I think she was drunk. Yeah. Or she lost a bet. Pretty sure she lost a bet while being drunk. Hey, but I got married, so... Anyway. Avengers Endgame, right? Spoiler alert. Ant-Man sucks. I really just don't like Ant-Man. I don't know. I just, a lot of people are, like, mad at me for that. But I've got to say, Ant-Man's pretty much worthless. He shrinks. Woo! Yay, Ant-Man! And he has the strength of 10 ants. Woo! You're the best, Ant-Man! Good God. Anyway, so, as far as it goes, I've seen the first half of the Avenger movie there, and I have not, admittedly, watched all 856 other Marvel films leading up to this. I've watched here and there the cool ones, obviously not the Ant-Man ones, but I've watched the other ones that were good, you know. Thanos is a good guy. I was just waiting for all the arrows of hate to hit me all at once. Thanos is a good guy. He is. He meant good things, people. His intentions were well meant. I said it, and I mean that. You know, here's this big, you know, Barney-looking motherfucker, right? Okay. And he's seeing the entire universe just being assholes. Here's what it was. Thanos had social media before we did. He was on Facebook like 50 years before us. And he was scrolling through his feed and all this political bullshit and these dumbass memes, and he was like, holy fuck. And then he goes, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get these Infinity Stones, and then I'm just gonna have half of everything go away because they're overpopulating, they're getting out of control, they're using too much stuff, everything's just getting way out of hand. Fuck everybody. Now, you know, sparkly, dusty sacrifice of food. Thanos is trying to be helpful, okay? Let's cut him some slack, people. And here's how I know he's a good guy, okay? He didn't just snap his fingers and kill everybody. See, he didn't. He could have. He was tired of everybody's shit. He could have just went, nah, fuck everybody. But he didn't. He said, I'm gonna give everybody a chance. Well, not everybody. I'm gonna give half the people a chance. Oh man, I'm alive. I'm going to make things better now. And that's why he said, you know, hey, you couldn't have been happy, you know, with what you got. You got to survive. Couldn't have been happy with that, and it led you back to me. And now I realize I gotta just fucking kill everything and everybody and start completely fresh. And create an entire universe where everything becomes grateful. Where everything is grateful for what it is, and what it has, and what it's got. You know, not... So that way it doesn't understand the idea of loss. And that's kind of sweet. A Garden of Eden in a universe form. See, that's kind of sweet too. Shit. Anyway, I'm going all metaphorically philosophical, deep shit on this review. This isn't even a review. I'm just going all like, woo. Maybe I'm like, I don't know. I'm going weird on this one. Jeez. Get back to the funny stuff, right, Ford? What the hell am I saying? I'm about to cut all this shit out. So anyway, Thanos is like, fuck y'all, I'm just gonna blow up everything. Start fresh, start clean. So fresh and so clean. And, what am I saying? Ant-Man sucks. There's a lot of time travel involved, right? They have to figure out how time travel works, and they're like, hey, Tony, how's time travel work? And Tony Stark's like, I'm actually grateful this happened, because I have a little girl now and I'm happy. My shit didn't get taken away. And everybody else is like, dude, you're a dickbag. You know? And Iron Man's like, nah, I'm good. I'm good, bro. But, of course, his big brain's like, nah, I gotta figure out time travel. So then they go out and they're like, we're gonna go talk to the Hulk. And the Hulk's like, okay, let's go do some time travel. And they do. And then Ant-Man becomes a baby. And then Ant-Man becomes an old man. And then Ant-Man shits his pants. And then Ant-Man becomes a baby. And then Ant-Man shits his pants. And then Ant-Man becomes an old man. And then Ant-Man becomes, like, I don't know, a fetus. And then Ant-Man becomes Ant-Man. And then Ant-Man shits his pants. And then Ant-Man makes a joke about shitting his pants. That's it. Anyway, so then Tony shows up and goes, oh, I fixed it. And then they're like, wait, we can time travel. And then they go time traveling. And they fuck up everything. And then dinosaurs come out. And then all of a sudden it's like dinosaurs all, and it's Jurassic Park. It ends up becoming Avengers Jurassic Park. It's weird. And then all of a sudden, like, I'm not kidding, the X-Men show up because they do time travel too suddenly all of a sudden. And it's like, weird stuff where time travel's all of a sudden the big thing with these movies. Marvel, quit with the time travel. What the fuck, man? Why are you guys obsessed with time travel? And then all of a sudden, you know, they go back in time because they have to collect up all the gemstone thingies, and they're like, let's get all these mood rings. But they all have to do them at the same time, and they have to go to different places. But here's the kicker. Why? Why would you send Thor back to his own time when you know emotionally the fat man ain't stable? Okay? He's an alcoholic that has no fucking business going back to his own timeline to have anything to... So of course he's fucking that up. I know it's supposed to build dramatic and emotional response and things like that. I get it. Anyway, and then they send the one chick, the what, I don't remember her name, the one, she's a robot blue lady. Anyway, they send her back to her own timeline too. You know, you guys, literally, to avoid complications. Because the blue lady over here, right, she comes in contact with the other blue lady over here in her own timeline, and that causes the entire fall apart. Okay? Of the story. Watch this. Bad blue lady, she's gonna stay over here. This is her now. Bad blue lady. Good blue lady. If you took good blue lady and Thor, and you went... This is blue lady now. Good blue lady. Thor. Bad blue lady. And this blue lady and this blue lady's timelines never connected. They never would have been able to utilize good blue lady in this timeline to affect the whole time sequence to begin with, thus avoiding the entire movie. Oh wait, that's the point, right? Yeah, the movie would have ended 3 hours early because this movie is 17 hours long. Why? Why is it this long? It's 3 hours fucking long, people. Like, at least. Like, at least 3 hours long. Okay. Granted, you can actually sit through it for 3 hours and watch it and pay attention. It's kind of nice. Unlike, like, a wedding, for instance, like, you know, your sister's wedding or your mom's wedding or, like, a funeral, you know, you get bored, like, 10 minutes in, you're like, okay, whatever. Or, like, your kids' graduations. You're like, fuck, who are all these other assholes? So Thanos gets a hold of the other blue lady, because, remember, Thor's over here in his timeline crying like a fat baby. Looking like a fat baby. You guys could have added a little bit of hair to that suit. Might have looked a little better. But anyway, bad blue lady, good blue lady, have a connection. Not like that. No, you're thinking of the wrong Avengers movie. Not the Avengers XXX Endgame. Like, Endgame, if you know what I mean. Lesbians. But these two have a connection because they're the same person. So Thanos finds out, and he captures the blue lady. Even though the good blue lady could have went boop, and time traveled out anytime, she doesn't. Don't know if it was lazy writing, but I mean, I know it was writing because they had to actually make the story happen. So that does make sense, because otherwise the movie wouldn't have happened. Anyway, so then Thanos has time travel capabilities, and he gives it to Blue Lady, and he goes, "Hey, Blue Lady, go back in time and make them think that you're the good Blue Lady." So she does. And then Blue Lady goes, "Woo," and brings Thanos into our time, and then blows up the Avengers. But then everybody shows up, and then Thanos comes back with the Terminators, and it's all dun 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 dun. And then they come back with fucking, what was that kid's name? The fucking Ed O'Neill, Sean Connery guy, and he's all like, Avengers, kill the Terminators, and then Tyrannosaurus is all, and it's like fucking crazy shit with time travel, and all of a sudden Doc Brown fucking shows up with the fucking DeLorean, he's like, and shit, and Marty McFly all jumps out, and he's like, "Oh shit, Doc, we're in the wrong fucking movie," and he's like, "Oh, Marty, my hair and shit," and you're like, "Oh, fuck me, this is the best fucking 80s movie ever." And then you realize you're on a lot of drugs. Yeah. And then you realize that what happened is you're in your front yard butt naked, covered in jello, with a bunch of your old movie collections, just you're rubbing them all over like your testicles and stuff, and you're like, "Oh, Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, Terminator movie, and then you realize you have way too much fucking free time, and way too many movies. Yeah. Holy shit. I really fucking hate Ant-Man.
Find me on all of your favorite social sites and join my insanity. Whee!
Look what I made!